Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. Hope you're having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, let's get into a reading for the collective. Okay. So earlier I seen this picture that said just because it's taking a little bit longer doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay. A lot of people who are I would say like a lot of feminine energies, okay, very, very strongly right now. And you of course you could be a masculine and be in your feminine energy, right? But it's just like you are working closely with the divine to cultivate this extraordinary idea that is going to touch many people. And I feel like this is something that you're working on by yourself, okay? I heard working on in silence, so you cannot be telling people what you're doing, okay? It's like you are protecting an idea, okay? And it's like the reason why you were given this idea and told to go about it in the way that you are, I feel like you're pursuing it alone, right? And it's because the divine sees you as being strong enough of orchestrating something. I heard Taylor, okay? Something is being tailored to your liking, and it's also being protected. Okay, I feel like a lot of people may not understand what you're doing, okay? Or a lot of people may feel like because you are not getting like immediate results from what you're doing that it's not worth doing, okay? But the truth is, when you work with God on something, He is not going to bless you before it's time. And the time that it takes for you to accomplish something, get something done, is the time that you are learning what it takes and what it is that you need to do to bring in the results in which it is that you're looking to bring in. So understand that your journey is not up for judgment by your peers, okay? Your journey is specifically your journey alone, okay? It's just how your relationship with God is your relationship with God. It has nothing to do with anybody else. This is the same thing with whatever it is that you're building, okay? And I feel like the reason it's just you is because you are the heart of whatever this is. And a lot of people don't have the same heart as you, so you're guaranteed to not get the same results if you would just go about certain things on your own, okay? I feel like this is something you've accepted, but this is just something that could be getting triggered within you, okay? Just the thought of how much time you've spent learning something, understanding something, and you may be feeling like you're not getting the results that you wish to have right now. Okay? But I heard it's a build up. Right? There are also tests, like test in your faith. Okay? That God is gonna provide or make a way for you. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to take these two cards, but the Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups came out. I don't know why I feel like this energy of people feeling as though you need to choose between your attention or your love that you give them. Like you need to choose between giving that love to them or giving that love to yourself. I don't know if I'm articulating it properly. I also heard Baal, I don't know how to say his fucking name. But one of them demon niggas. I feel like this could be, like, one of his traits could be jealousy. Okay? But jealousy would imply that people that are jealous of things are jealous because those are things that they know that they cannot acquire. So maybe somebody can feel like they want you, they want your time, they want your attention, but they don't feel worthy enough of it. Okay? So, I don't know. What's the Two of Wands? Something about acorns is significant. Okay, Christmas is significant as well. Somebody's birthday could be on Christmas. The Ace of Swords, so whatever I'm saying is true. Or it's like somebody wants you to choose between the truth and a lie. That doesn't make any sense. Or why does somebody feel betrayed by you speaking your truth? I feel like a lot of people are triggered by the fact that you want to turn your pain into power. Like you were utilizing the things that were sent to you to destroy you, to build a sturdy foundation, a legacy on. A lot of people aren't used to living out loud. Like, a lot of people would rather walk around as if they've never experienced pain. Whereas my collective expresses their pain, the things that they went through, because they know that, first of all, anybody that's judging you off the things that you went through that were completely out of your control, they're missing the point of it. It's like you endured so much and you went through so much, and look at how beautifully you turned out. It's almost as if like somebody doesn't want people to hear your truth. And maybe for some of you, somebody could feel like they know how cruel the world can be. So somebody is afraid of judgment. And somebody could feel like if you're judged as harshly as they were judged, then something's going to be hard. I also feel like the people around this person are very judgmental. It's like they have to look for something negative to say. And I feel like this is somebody who is not ready to release the people in their life that stifle their growth by constantly ridiculing them for how they choose to deal with situations or circumstances. So this could be somebody that depends on people more so than they depend on the divine. And it can be confusing too, because a lot of time you'd be like, well, why would God tell me to leave my family? Or why would God tell me to leave the people that I love so much? And it's because these people don't have a good heart posture. They don't really truly love you for who you are. They love you for who you change yourself to be in order for them to find you to be acceptable or not. And that could be a hard pill to swallow. It's like I'd rather just not think about it. And not like let it go over your head, but just kind of like not paying any attention. Okay? But the truth is that those people are the people that hurt you the most. Those people are the reason why you find it hard to live in your most authentic truth and be your most authentic self. That's where a lot of anxiety could come from. always feeling the need to show up in a certain type of way because of how people are receiving you. Okay, Ace of Cups. I did see the King of Swords and the Temperance card. So something about like angels. So, okay, so collective, you know that you're healers, you're teachers, right? So it's like these experiences that you have with people are to enlighten them. I don't really feel like you're emotionally affected by these things, but I heard awareness is key. Being aware of being aware of how these things are affecting you is also important. Because I also feel like you don't want to pull yourself back into a karmic cycle of caring about things that you don't really care about, giving people attention that don't really deserve your attention. Like you're just like, what? No, thank you. Like my collective is like, we some G's, like we some fucking G's. Like it's like, bitch, you don't agree with it, you don't support it, you don't understand the vision. Okay, cool. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. Like, you know how long my collective has went without being supported by humans? My collective has went so long without being supported by human fucking beings. My collective has went so long by being supported by the spiritual realm, by being supported by God. When you have God's love in your life, if another motherfucking person does not even fucking equate, it holds no weight whatsoever. Like, let me just tell you, it holds no weight. Like, no weight. There's nothing that could stop my collective. And the thing that you have to understand is that the tactics that you use to come up against my collective are the same tactics that have been used on you to get you to not do certain shit, to get you to walk in between the fucking lines. It's the same. You're utilizing your triggers and your insecurities to try to control the collective. And the collective has overcome and surpassed their insecurities and their triggers to where what you intend on doing isn't really what's happening. It's really happening with the intention to show you where you are lacking in your heart posture, where you are lacking in your most authentic self, where you are lacking in being a child of God, right? Because a child of God would never deter somebody away from something that brings them joy, that brings them success in spirit and in the 3D. It's like, if God gives you an idea and somebody tells you you shouldn't do it, is that going to make you not do it? Or are you going to continue to put in the effort to obtain what it is that God told you could have if you continue to listen to him? It's very simple. It's not math, nor is it science. It's psychology, okay? Somebody's really good at psychology. We got the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So it's like this Ace of Cups is like wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Why I feel like that's the choice. It's like you have to pick. It's like somebody feels like your truth is heartbreaking to them. Your truth is betraying them. You speaking your truth is betraying them. I heard high society. So somebody could be a part of some type of society, and whoever it is that you are, or whatever it is that you stand for, it goes against everything that this person is a part of. And maybe instead of this person continuing trying to be a part of the society, maybe this person needs to understand that God placed you in their life to bring this person to his side. Because that is where you're going to get the most protection. That is where you're going to get the most abundance. That is where you are not going to have to work hard in order to get a return on your investment. You're going to have to work diligently, yes. But the diligence in which it is that you put in human terms, is going to equate to hard work. So with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, it's like, collective, you could be choosing to walk away from, I don't want to say walk away from love, but that's kind of what it's giving. Because even with the Two of Wands, somebody else is holding one wand and you're holding the other wand, but then you got the crystal ball in your hand so you can see the future. You know what action that it is that you need to take in order for what it is that you see, what you dream, to come to life. And that's what people don't understand. People understand that you have prophetic dreams, but people feel like they know how to lead you to fulfilling the prophecy. And that's not the case. You're the one that's leading the people to fulfill the prophecy. And the prophecy that's over your life will always be, because you are always going to walk the divine path. When it comes to other people who are teetering between divinity and worldly shit, yeah, I heard freedom. Somebody's trying to get free. Somebody's trying to get free. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress, with the Emperor and the Hierophant. But then I see the Two of Swords peeking out with the Four of Cups. Then you got the Nine of Pentacles with the Devil. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. The Emperor and the Hierophant. So it could be, some people can't expect for you to choose them when they don't want to choose you. It's like, by you trying to force me to change, is you choosing whatever it is that you're a part of, instead of accepting me for who it is that I am, and understanding that I don't need to change, and maybe that you need to change, and you're projecting it onto me because you are in fear of change, because change requires you to pretty much let go of everything that you ever knew. What's the Emperor and the Hierophant? I feel like somebody's trying to make sense of it all. And I feel like this Hierophant, this group, this organization, whatever, is trying to cause some type of illusion over somebody, because whoever this Emperor is very abundant in spirit. And their spirit has been getting pulled on by so many people. That's why you can't remember certain things. Your memory's bad, or you start to feel more anxious, loss of appetite, not being able to think straight, feeling like you can't chill or take time for yourself, right? You're detached from nature. What's the Emperor and the Hierophant? Yeah, the Four of Wands. Tradition, structure. Right? And I feel like my collective is tired of the same narrative. My collective is so tired of the same narrative. We're like, why do I have to be the one? Like, why am I the one that has to do trial and error? Like, I pass all the trials and tribulations. Why the fuck do I have to keep continue? Like, it's like, bitch, Right? I heard, when am I gonna get a happy ending? Right? Like, I heard, I hope you can see, because this is clear as day. Everybody wants you to do for them, but nobody really cares about how you feel. Nobody's nurturing you. Nobody's making sure that your vessel is sustaining itself in order for you to continue to do the things that it is that you need or want to do. Like, who's revitalizing you in the human form? Because we know we can always go to God. And I feel like that could be also the misunderstanding, is that everything I need, God provides for me. Right? But then there are people around you that need you, but want you to feel like you need them. Which in turn makes you feel like you're indebted to them. And maybe you could just be playing this smarter way. I don't know. Because you do have to balance out the worldly and the spiritual. I feel like the faith in God is strong. Strong enough to where you continue to subject yourself to things that are not godly. And I heard that God died for our sins. So he knows I have to do what I have to do to give, yeah, okay, whatever. The narrative. Right? Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Which is 13, which is 4. 13 is the death card. So how you view structure, how you view stability is changing. Okay? Right? The way that women were viewed back then is different from how, like, women have access to things that make them obtaining successful careers easier. Like, back in the day, like, bitches was gold mining and bitches was gold mining and shit. Like, bitches was had jobs, had men jobs. Bitches was changing oils and tires and shit. Not to say that women are not still doing that, because there are some women that are doing that, but things have been made easier, not just for the woman, but for the masculine energy as well. And I feel like once you settle into the new reality and what it is, if you haven't seen the new Matrix, you really need to fucking watch it. Like, once you settle into the new reality, you really start to see that change isn't bad. Change is good. It's meant to help you evolve. And evolution is so that you can continue life in every environment that life creates for itself. The Sun and 9 of Pentacles. I feel like 2 energies are very abundantful within their own right. There's some type of forward movement though. Now we got the 8. It's a lot of action. That was very 5 of Swords in reverse. I don't want to argue. Clarity. Somebody needs clarity. Okay, I heard getting on the same page. I feel like somebody got a mouthpiece on them. Somebody got a mouthpiece on them. Somebody got a mouthpiece. They could be afraid to say something, or they could be getting to the point to where it's just gonna kind of come out like word vomit. Yeah, and I'm looking at them 5 of Swords. 2, 4, so yeah, 6 of Swords. Ancestral guidance. Because these 6 swords alone, the parts, these are arteries, like very important arteries. Like you hit right here, you can't move your arm anymore. You hit right here, but you can't breathe no more. You hit right there, that's pretty much where the heart is. And those two, you could survive those 2 wounds. That's that 2 of Swords energy. Being in 2 minds. Somebody feels like that split loyalty, they could survive. But them last 4 swords could possibly kill them. And the 4 swords is like thinking, meditation. And my heart started hurting. Yeah, the King of Cups is the Queen of Swords. It's like, I feel this way, and it's like, I know this. Fuck how you feel. This is what I know. Your feeling versus what I know. Right? I feel like the feminine energy is in that, in defense. I feel like because you're tired of not being heard. You're tired of people just listening to what you say with the intention to respond and not them understanding what you're saying. And it's like whatever you say makes this person feel maybe feelings that they've been trying to bury. And that could be very triggering for them. It could remind them of all the times people have betrayed them. It could remind them of all the people that they shake hands with and do business with that don't really mean them any good. I heard no harm, no foul. And I feel like these people have harmed this person emotionally. But maybe because they weren't, there's a goal, the Emperor. There's a goal. It's like in business, right? You put your emotions to the side, but it's like, who the fuck wants to be in business with people that you can't even trust? Off the contract. Like, you feel me? I don't know, this shit deep. This shit deep as hell. 242 is significant. Yeah, Page of Cups. Becoming emotionally mature. This is becoming emotionally mature. And then I see the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Cups. I feel like this could turn out very well. I truly feel like this could turn out very well. I feel like say what you need to say. Say what the fuck it is that you're gonna say, collective. Because at the end of the day, it's not like you speaking on bullshit. You're speaking factually. I feel like there's a need to add the understanding that your words can cut deep. So be mindful of how you are conveying your message. What's the Page of Cups? I don't know, whatever this turns into, I'm hearing that song, You Got a Friend in Me. This could really just turn into a really good friendship. Because the Emperor and the Empress is not just one Emperor and one Empress. I mean, it kind of is. You feel me? I don't know. Judgment with the world. Final judgment call. There's a spirit baby too. The moon. Judgment, the world, the moon. What the feet? What's the major arcanas out here? The Hierophant. Judgment, the world, the moon. There could be, somebody could be scared of I heard, "Well, are you gonna love me forever?" Well, are you gonna love me forever? That's what I heard. That's cute. Somebody could be scared. I feel like somebody has a deep rooted fear of being abandoned. And that could be why they judge so harshly. Why they judge the world so harshly. It's like somebody rejects things before they could be accepted or rejected. But then also somebody knows what's for them and what's not for them. What's the moon and the Five of Pentacles? I feel like these illusions are coming out. Yeah. Attachment to material. Something about children. Something about taking care of kids that aren't yours, but you benefit from taking care of them. Like, I might as well just have my own. Then I seen 6 of Cups. I don't know. It's some shit here. Maybe yeah. I don't know. It's just like either you want a new life or you don't. I mean, you gotta kind of pick. Like, if you want to keep dealing with the same shit that you've been dealing with for years and years and years just so you can have some type of material gain, then choose that. If you want to let go of the material and gain something new that's yours, you can choose that. I mean, the choice is yours. Nobody can force you to choose anything, but you also have to be honest, because once you start lying, that's when it becomes a problem. Once you start omitting truth, that's when it becomes a problem, especially if you're dealing with one of God's children. If you're dealing with one of God's children, you're pretty much dealing with God. So if you look at one of God's children and you lie to their fucking face, just know that you're lying to God, and God does not like to be lied to when he knows everything. You feel me? So that's the message that I got for you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.